Imagine living in a world where an invisible enemy is all around you, an enemy no one else can see. This isn't the start of a sci-fi movie. It's the real-life story of Alice Ball, a brilliant chemist whose work saved countless lives from an enemy that hid in plain sight. At the dawn of the 20th century, Hansen's disease, more commonly known as leprosy, was a terrifying diagnosis. It was a one-way ticket to isolation, a life sentence of stigma and suffering. Patients were quarantined, torn from their families, and left to face the disease alone. The only available treatment was a folk remedy, oil from the chalmugra tree. But there was a huge problem. This oil was thick, sticky, and incredibly difficult for the body to absorb. When injected, it was agonizingly painful, often causing abscesses. When swallowed, it induced violent nausea. For many, the cure was almost as dreaded as the disease itself. This is where our hero, Alice Ball, enters the story. Born in 1892, Alice was a trailblazer from the start. She earned 2 degrees in pharmaceutical chemistry and science, a remarkable achievement for anyone at the time, let alone an African-American woman. In 1915, she broke another barrier, becoming the first woman and the first African-American to earn a master's degree from the College of Hawaii, where she was then hired as its first female chemistry instructor. She was just 23 years old. Her sharp mind immediately focused on the chalmugra oil problem. She theorized that if she could isolate the active compounds in the oil and modify them, she could create a version that was water-soluble. A water-soluble solution could be easily and painlessly injected, allowing the body to absorb the medicine effectively. Working tirelessly in her lab, Alice did what no one else could. She developed a groundbreaking process to transform the oil. She successfully isolated the fatty acid ethyl esters, the key healing compounds, and chemically altered them to be injectable. She had found a way to unmask the hidden enemy and deliver a targeted strike. This technique became known as the Ball method. She had created the first effective injectable treatment for Hansen's disease. Tragically, Alice's story takes a heartbreaking turn. Before she could publish her findings, she fell ill and passed away at the age of just 24. Her life's work, this incredible breakthrough, was left unfinished in her lab. In a stunning act of academic theft, the president of her college, Dr. Arthur Dean, took her research, mass-produced the injectable solution, and published the findings as his own, calling it the Dean method. He took all the credit, and for decades, Alice Ball's name was erased from history. But the truth has a way of coming to the surface. Years later, Dr. Harry Hallman, a physician who had worked with Alice and encouraged her research, refused to let her legacy die. He spoke out, publishing a paper that gave Alice full credit for her revolutionary discovery. He fought to set the record straight, ensuring the world knew the true origin of the Ball method. Thanks to his efforts, and the work of later scholars and advocates, Alice's story was finally brought into the light. In the year 2000, the University of Hawaii officially recognized her contribution, dedicating a plaque in her honor on the campus's lone chalmugra tree. The governor of Hawaii even declared February 29th Alice Ball Day. Alice Ball's method remained the primary treatment for Hansen's disease for over 20 years, freeing thousands of patients from quarantine and allowing them to return to their families and their lives. She saw an enemy hidden within a flawed cure, and with brilliance and determination, she revealed it to the world. Her story is a powerful reminder that even when a contribution is buried or forgotten, its impact can echo through generations. Thank you for watching. If you were inspired by Alice Ball's incredible story, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories of hidden heroes. We'll see you in the next video.